Hello guys, how are you? In this video I'm going to show you how to make an abstract background pattern in Illustrator. So let's get started. The Illustrator application is already opened in my computer and I'm going to create a new file. I'm going into the file menu and I will choose the new option. Here I will choose the web profile and the width and height will be 960 pixel and 560 pixels height, and rest options I will keep the as default and I will press OK. I will zoom out a little bit. Now guys, first of all I'm going to create a background. So I will name this layer as a background and I will create a new layer and I will rename this layer to pattern. I will select the background layer and I will create a rectangle by clicking the rectangle icon in the tools bar, and I will drag a rectangle in the artboard. I will choose the stroke to none and the fill color I want to choose a gradient, and this will be a radial gradient. Actually, yeah, it will be a radial gradient. Okay. Now I will adjust the colors of the gradient. So I will double click on this gradient slider and I will choose a dark color, or I will go into the flyout menu and I will choose the HSB slider. Here I will select the hue a dark color of the hue. Okay, full saturated, and brightness I will keep a darker brightness. Okay. Now I will double click on the my another gradient slider and this time again I will select the HSV slider, and yeah, it is already set to a dark color, so I am happy with that. So I will leave as default. Now background is perfect to me, and so I'm going to lock this layer, so I will not select it accidentally. Now I will click on the pattern layer and I will select the line tool from the tools bar. For this line tool I'm going to select the fill color to none and the stroke color will be white. The stroke width is 1 point is okay. Now I will draw the line segment in my artboard while I will press and hold the shift key. No, I will delete it again and I will draw again to make it perfectly aligned to my top side of the artboard. Okay, I'm going to select the selection tool from the tools bar, and this time I'm going to apply a transform effect to this this line segment because I want to make several copies. There are two ways I can duplicate this line segment into multiple items, but I'm not going to follow that way. But instead I'm going to follow a transform effect. So I will go into the effect menu and I will choose the distort and transform menu, and I will choose the transform. I will click on the preview icon because I want to move this line segment into my vertical direction. So in the vertical section I will type here 10 pixels. Okay, and I will make several copies of this line segment. So I will nudge my up and down arrow key from the keyboard until my whole artboard get filled with these lines. Okay, it's okay now. So I will press the OK button to accept the changes. Now I will apply a envelope distort option. So I'm going into the object menu and I will select the envelope distort and I will select the make with mesh. This time I will choose the rows and columns both 1 and 1, and I will check on the preview button and I will hit OK. Now I will select the direct selection tool from the tools bar to make some changes to my shape. So I will click here on this anchor point, and my anchor point is been selected with all the handles are visible, which is related to this anchor point. So I'm going to click on the on this bottom handle and I will drag it all the way to the upside, and I will do the same for this anchor point also. I will click on the anchor point and the handle is visible, and I will drag it all the way to the upside. Okay, now I will select these both top anchors while holding the shift key, and I will drag this to almost in the midway. Okay, now I'm going to select the mesh tool from the tools bar. So I'm going to click on the mesh tool and I will click almost in the middle, and I will click one more time. 2 times here in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to click on the direct selection tool from the tools bar and I will edit my shape. I will drag and adjust these handles. Okay, I will make some bumpy shapes. You can take your time and you can adjust the way that may be suitable to you. Okay, you can also drag these handles to tweak this shape more accurately or more precisely. Okay, now it's looking perfect to me. So I'm going to select the selection tool from the tools bar, and I will select my shape, and I will expand this shape by going into the object menu, and I will select the expand option, and I will expand both object and fill. Now I'm going to change the color of my shape. So I will select my shape, and I'm going into the gradient menu. I will click on the stroke icon here, and I will select on the gradient icon. The type will be linear, but the direction I will keep to 90-degree. But I do not want the black and white color here, so I'm going to change the color of my gradient. So I will double click on the gradient slider, and I will choose something warm color. So again, I will click on the flyout menu, and I will choose the HSV slider. And I will choose a darker color. So I will increase its darkness. I will increase its saturation as well. Okay, now I will double click on the second slider. I will select a lighter color for this example. Okay guys, now my abstract pattern is completely fine, and it's looking really great to me. I hope you will like this pattern as well. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay guys, thank you.